Hey, pussy, are you still there?
I actually admire that you can actually be this fake. And like when the TV comes on, how you can just change. You're the scum of the earth.
You don't doubt me, so I couldn't do it. The odds that I couldn't do it. Look at me now. Lebanon, half a pound, headshot, dead. That's it.
There's guys out there that are doing this day in and day out. They live and breathe this stuff that they don't get the recognition or credit that they deserve.
What is the secret to fighting?
Not being a fucking pussy. Honestly, you can teach anybody how to fight. But like, if you're a fucking pussy, that's a really hard thing to teach someone not to be.
What is up, motherfuck?
What's up, you dirty little dingbat?
Hey, what's up, bruh?
Oh, what's up, Papa?
What's up, dog? Welcome
Hey,
back.
what up, dirty?
We're back. We're back at it again, baby.
Thank you, man. It's good to be back. You guys had a killer episode last week.
Hey man, we just tried to do what we had to do. You know, it's been a little up and down here this last week or two with, you know, either you not being able to get on, Murky not being able to get on, just trying to make sure we're getting everything down. But hey, you know, as long as two of us are available, we'll always have an episode no matter what. So that's the name of the game, baby.
Absolutely, man. 3 is better than 2 all day.
3 is better than 2. But hey, we're back at it right now with episode number 53, bro. What you think about that? 53, bro. Yeah, coming off of a big pay-per-view. Well, I guess if you want to call it a big pay-per-view, Sean Strickland, Duplessis. What's up?
Hold on. What? Can I see that shirt?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Make Women's MMA Great Again, bro. You know the vibes.
That is sick.
You know what we're doing around here, man. Let's bring back Amanda Nunes. Let's start a petition. Bringing back Amanda Nunes, and we got a big surprise for you guys for our first merch line drop, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be an electric one that I am full steam ahead with. You know, everybody's going to shit on me for it, but hey, I'm all for it, man.
No, man. Actually, I was thinking about something. I know I said a couple episodes ago what to make it better, women's fighting. I was like, take the gloves off, but I got a better idea. Allow them to take drugs.
Allow the women to take drugs.
Yeah, have some knockout power.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Sure. Let's
steroids.
drug them up.
Just steroids.
Okay, so not like cocaine. Like we're not giving these bitches cocaine, going out there and, you know, scissoring each other, right?
I think a little bump between rounds would have made that fight with more impressive. You know.
I mean, I guess since we're on that topic of women's MMA and drugs, Kayla Harrison got signed to the UFC to fight at UFC 300. She looks like she's done quite a bit of drugs.
I mean, dude,
I could be tripping, but she's a buff bitch.
Dude, that is a Brock Lesnar looking bitch.
And she's gonna be a good fit in the UFC, and I'm glad that she's fighting Holly Holmes first, because I mean, hell, if you're gonna test anybody, why not test one of the best?
And honestly, you know, Holly Holmes is the one that, you know, knocked out Ronda Rousey, who has the same background pretty much as her with judo. You know, so I mean, you would love to, because dude, she's not young. You know, she's not young. She's got like 40 years old. Yeah, yeah.
I think Holly Holmes is 43.
No, I think the other one's 41. Man,
I mean, she could be. They're both old.
I think she's only lost one fight too, which is pretty solid.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, there's been a lot of fight announcements for UFC 300. Obviously, we have, you know, the women championship fight with the Chinese championship fight, Zhang Weili and Yan, which I called that months back. Your camera, you need to zoom in a little bit, brother. Like do a little fucking fadeaway or something.
Something just got a little blurry on the hurry.
It's all good. Hopefully it'll fix itself up. If not, we'll keep running and we'll pause it if need be.
Okay.
But yeah, so we had the women's MMA fight, Yan versus Zhang Weili, and then now added on to that, 2 fights actually added on to that, 2 chick fights. You have Jessica Andrade and who is she fighting now? I done forgot.
There's no way she's fighting again.
Yeah, on 300. Go ahead and try to fix it while I look this up. Marina Rodriguez. So she's fighting Marina Rodriguez.
Awesome.
Yeah, so she's fighting Marina Rodriguez to start UFC 300. So we're getting a chick fight to start UFC 300.
I don't know about 300, bro.
Dude, I'm convinced, man. I'll say this much. The more that they've added, the better it is. And now that they've got it set outside of the main event, I'll read it to you, and then you'll see why I think it's going to be fucking good. So, Obviously, Andrade and Rodriguez start the card. So this is the early prelims. You got Andrade Rodriguez to start the night. Then you have Sadiq Yusuf versus Diego Lopez, second fight of the card. So
Early prelims.
Okay,
that's cool. I'm a Diego fan. We all are right now.
Fuck yeah. And then Bo Nickel, Cody Brundage, early prelims. Yeah.
Okay.
Main early prelim fight. So the main early prelim, Bobby Green, Jim Miller.
All right.
That's just the early prelim.
Okay.
So, and this was all announced. I mean, all these fights have been announced, and I think Nina or Dana was doing like a live or something yesterday, and he was talking about like some stuff, and then you saw in the background the board, and you saw the list of order of the fights for 300, and then now you kind of know the order now, so it's kind of been released. So the prelims, to start the prelims, Figgy versus Garbrandt.
I'm telling you, man, that fight might be the fight, but keep on going.
It's going to be good. And then Calvin Kattar, Aljamain Sterling, Yuri Prochazka, Rakic, and then the main prelim fight is Holly Holmes, Kayla Harrison. Yeah.
What? Okay, I'm sorry.
I know. So that's the main prelim fight.
Does that make sense to you?
No, it doesn't. It should be reversed. Put Figgy Cody at the top, Holly Holmes, Kayla Harrison.
I hope we all read that dyslexic, because that makes no fucking sense.
No, it's true. It's true. And then the main card. The main card is fucking awesome. You got Charles and Armin Sarukian.
Can't wait for that. That's gonna be amazing.
Gaethje Holloway, Weili Yan, and then the main card. And there's two other. Man, what fights are missing right now?
The main event that's not announced yet. The super fight, which
super
they're saying
fight,
it.
and then something else. There's another fight. That got announced. Let me see if I can find it.
I haven't heard of any other ones.
I'm blanking right now. It didn't get announced, but it should be on that list of fights. I guess I'm wrong. No, maybe that's maybe we're missing. Maybe we're missing 2 fights.
No.
Yeah, because there's only 4 fights on the main card right now. There needs to be 5. So you need to have the main event and then 1 other fight.
But I thought they have 4 announced.
Unless Bobby Green, Jim Miller will start the prelims, but it's in the early prelim column on ESPN. So maybe they're tripping. So,
I mean, shit, we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I don't know. But anyway, so that was just, we got a little sidetracked on the women's MMA talk. But Kayla Harrison got signed to the UFC coming from the PFL after losing in the PFL championship to Larissa Sanko. So, and now she's getting welcomed into the UFC. But yeah, no, I'm pushing heavy for making women's MMA great again. That's my number 1 mission for 2024 is to bring back the good old days of women's fighting. We need to get rid of all this shit. What we saw 2 weeks ago was horse shit. It was horrible. It was the worst representation of fighting women's MMA you could have. Like, where's the Holly Holmes? Where's the Ronda Rouseys? Where's the Amanda Nunez's? Where's the old school? Like, where's the Joannas? Where's the Rose? Like the old school days, like where these women were good. And like now we have all these good. There are a lot of underrated women fighters out there, but we're so focused on all these fucking weird fighters. I don't understand it.
Rose, not in that category. She was a 1-fight stunner for me, man, and she had one of the most boring fights I've ever watched in my life. Oh yeah,
that Carla Esparza fight was horrible.
But I'm gonna be real with you, dude. I think the future of it is Erin Blanchfield. She's entertaining. She's got some sick combos.
There's a lot of good women MMA fighters out there, like Alexa Grasso. You got Valentina, Erin Blanchfield, even Zhang Wei Li. You got Yan still. You have a couple of ladies in that flyweight division. Hell, we just saw Jasmine, the Jasuda Duvadouche, however the fuck you pronounce her last name.
Young Dildo.
Yeah, put on a clinic this last week. Natalia Silva, who's fighting, we're about to talk about, who is one of my favorite prospects coming up right now.
She might be it.
She's a beast, dude. Amanda Hebus, who just had a great performance. Macy Barber is on fire right now. Like, there's a lot of good ones, man. Like a lot of good fighters. Who else? Manon Fiort. She's about to fight. And then who else was it that just had a good fight recently? Well, Tatiana Suarez. Unfortunately, she got injured, but she's undefeated. Like she's a fucking animal.
It's tap out monster.
Yeah. So I mean, there's room to make women's MMA great again this year, folks, and just stay tuned because Over the Octagon is going to be a part of making that happen. Just watch and learn.
Huge part.
Yep.
Huge part.
So, but yeah, so fuck all that women's MMA bullshit. Let's get into the real action. UFC Fight Night this week.
Let's do it.
We have Fight Night this week is going to be Roman Dolidze and Imavov as the main fight of the night. To be honest, this isn't a terrible fight night. It's not the best, but it's not the worst either. It's definitely not as bad as the first one of the year. I thought Ankalaev Walker was pretty awful.
We got some good names on this one, man. At least we have, numerous ranked people, and they're not ranked high, but they're ranked fighters. Yeah, and that's all that matters. You know, even including the women's fight, we have 2 women fighters that are ranked that are pretty fucking sick at flyweight.
Absolutely. So I think we just say fuck it and go from the top and just kind of go down. And then if we want to touch on some of the prelims, we can, and then we can kind of go from there. You down with that?
Yep.
Let's do it. So the main event, Roman Dolidze and Imavov. To be honest, I think this is a very even fight.
Yeah, this is actually going to be good, man. And you know, Roman's from Georgia. We're Georgia boys over here.
Yep. Well, the wrong Georgia, but
we got his back though.
I mean, it's honestly a very even fight. To be honest, they very similar in significant strikes, very similar in takedowns, takedown accuracy, submission average. Like everything's pretty similar. Reach is there, height is there. The only difference is Dolidze is just older, and he's older by a good 7 or 8 years. However, whatever the difference is, but to be honest, Dolidze has a striker's chance in this fight, 100%.
Yeah, that's who I call all day, man. I don't like Imavov. He's boring, dude.
I agree.
What happened with that Curtis fight? He couldn't continue?
Yeah, it was a poke in the eye, remember? Or it was a headbutt. Yeah. Wasn't it a headbutt?
I forgot. I thought it was a groin shot.
I think it was a headbutt that ended up calling a no contest because he couldn't continue from the headbutt. I think that's what it was. I could be wrong though. But I mean, if you look at the numbers, Dolidze is the better fighter in my opinion, but Imavov is good as well. So I think it could go either way. I do think I'm leaning more the underdog. I'm leaning more Dolidze. But
Dolidze is the underdog.
Yeah, the underdog.
I got Dolidze by knockout.
I do too. And on my verdict pick, I have him by knockout because it's a 5-round fight, and that's the reason why I do. If it was a 3-round fight, I'd probably lean more decision.
So would I.
But since it is a 5-round fight, I think the gas tanks, the pressure Dolidze puts on fighters, I think it's if Imavov doesn't get him out of there early, it's gonna weigh very well. Like it's gonna weigh hard on him in those 2nd and 3rd rounds, and he's gonna end up gassing out, which is gonna lead to that ground and pound TKO or whatever we need to finish the fight. So I agree with you on that. I like Dolidze myself, so I'd like him as an underdog. So I have no shame in picking that first underdog of the night, baby.
Let's go. Let's get a little tips.
Yeah.
Oh, and we're gonna be together. We're gonna be together watching it too. Oof.
I know, and I think I'm about to hit my 2nd underdog of the night.
No way.
It's the co-main event, Moicano and Drew Dober.
Are you gonna dope out?
I'm dobing out, bro. Are
you about to hit a dope run?
I'm about to hit a dope, dude. I'm about to hit a dope. Yeah.
I'm gonna drop a dope.
Dope.
No.
Yes, we're doing dopes all night, bro.
Dude, I'm about to jack a big dope.
Love it. But yeah, man, I like Dober by knockout, man. I mean, Moicano, he hasn't fought since 2022. He didn't fight at all last year, and
damn,
he's coming back. He's good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he went toe to toe with a lot of good fighters. He's beat a lot of good fighters, but Dober's been active ever since Dober got knocked out. He came right back. What did he do? First round knockout. Came right back where he left off. I mean, and it wasn't like the person who knocked him out is like a bitch. I mean, he got knocked out by Matt Frivola, who at that point in time was on a fucking hot streak and just happened to be the first one to crack that jaw. So
I mean, and the thing is, this dude might break his hand on Dober's fucking jawline. So
yeah,
it's gonna be sick.
So I like it if Dober can get in the pocket and get one of his like infamous strikes in there, it's going to be over for him. And that's my opinion. But I think I like Drew Dober in this, and he is the underdog. So, I mean, I think Dober's takedown defense is not bad either. I mean, he's fought good people. He's fought strikers. He's fought wrestlers. But I think he's good. As long as he can avoid getting taken down, I think he wins this fight standing up, especially on the feet.
You made me change my mind just now. And it's all because of the activity, dude. You know how it is. Let's say you're wrestling, like we wrestled together. We were partners our whole life. If you wrestle someone that you kicked their ass the year before, but they didn't take a day off in the summer and went to 3 camps, and you didn't do shit in the summer, didn't go to any camps, and you wrestle again, that guy might fuck you up, and he's not a better wrestler than you.
Yep, that's true.
So that's how I'm going to go to. You made me switch down, so I'm going to double down on the doggy style underdog.
So we're going to double down on the Dobe.
Dude, fucking bring it Dobe home, dude.
Hey,
I like that. I like that.
Be smoking double Dobes all weekend.
Hey, you're about to complete your dry January, aren't you?
Oh, I failed in like 28 days.
Was it the women's fight?
Yeah,
was it the title fight?
100%. It was. I failed at the last pay-per-view.
I wonder how many people broke their dry January because of that fucking pay-per-view.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm still good, though, from it, whatever. One day ain't going to hurt nobody. But
nah, dude, yeah. I mean, I switched it up. I was just doing dry hits of pre-workout every 2 hours when I was going out.
Next month's going to be the toughest because I'm going from dry January to no bread. That one's going to fucking suck.
Really? No bread?
Yeah, I'm going to try to go no bread for a month.
Dude, you're gonna be running out of energy. You need those carbohydrates.
I know, but I eat too many of them. That's the thing.
Really? Do you have carbs, breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Every fucking meal, essentially. So I'm gonna switch that to eating strictly just meats, veggies. Right? I'll eat rice, but no breads though. Just no bread.
Yeah, do some cauliflower rice. It smells like shit, but.
I mean, I don't mind regular rice. I eat rice with just regular meals just to keep myself full so I don't eat too much,
So just no bread. You can eat
bread.
Carbs, but no bread.
Yeah. I can eat carbs, just no bread.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Like no sandwiches, none of that fucking shit. No pizza, none of that. No dough, none of that kind of stuff. So anything like a pizza or a sandwich, no. But like I'll eat like breaded wings. Like I'll eat like a fucking hot wing, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, I want some right now.
Hell yeah, me too.
Fuck.
Oh man, that's what happens when you eat an edible fucking an hour before your podcast. You end up starting talking about food. Now I'm fucking hungry.
Yeah, dude, I resin hit my bowl because I'm out of bud. So
hell yeah. Anyways, back to double and dobe. We're dobing down on the fucking Dobinator. Drew Dober by knockout, right?
There we go.
I like it, man. I like it. And then the third fight on the night, Randy Brown versus Solikov. However you fucking say that. 39 years of age. I don't know about that one there, bud.
Jesus Christ. The king of Kung Fu is 39.
And he is the underdog, which makes sense. I mean, he's 40 years old. He's at an 8-inch reach disadvantage.
Really?
I mean, dude, Randy Brown's gonna piece this fucker up, dude. He with an 8-inch reach advantage, it's easier. Tell me if I'm right on this, right? If you have the longer reach advantage and you're fighting a grappler, it's easier to stop a takedown when you have a fucking reach advantage on someone, so you can literally he should be able to get out of the way quicker or sprawl quicker or
Yeah,
all that
and
stuff better.
And he's gonna drain his gas tank. So going to drain. Dude, the 39-year-old is gonna be shooting for shots, trying to get inside the whole time, and he's gonna get caught with a fucking Strickland jab the whole time. Yeah. Does this guy, the Jamaican dude, does he train with Aljo?
He may. I don't know.
I think he might. I'm only saying that because they're Jamaican. But
I don't think so, actually.
Really? Well, either way, I got Randy Brown all day, man.
I do too.
This could be this Muslim dude's last fight.
I mean, could be. Who knows? Depends on what he's doing. Is he training with Khabib?
I know if you lose more than 3 times, Khabib cuts you. So,
well,
he's not allowed.
That's true. Oh shit! And then we get to be fair. I mean, I told you she was my favorite prospect of the year. In the women's division, and this fight is awesome in my opinion. So Vivian Aroha and Natalia Silva, I like it, man. I like Silva in this fight. I think she's up and coming. She's really fucking good. Her striking is elite. I mean, she is losing the reach advantage, but she is winning that striking advantage. So if she can avoid getting takedowns, which she has good takedown defense, I think she wins this fight pretty easily by decision, I would say.
I'm against you all day on that one, and that's going to be our little side bet. I got Vivian, aka the girl from Fast and Furious. I'm about to fucking piece this girl up. She looks just like her, man.
You're tripping, bro.
Yeah, she does. She looks like that lady, and Amanda Nunes had a dyke.
Well, I'll tell you this much, since you're not a betting guy, but I'll tell you, I'm a
betting guy. My probation officer's watching.
Natalia Silva is the biggest favorite on the card.
Really?
Yeah, to beat her.
All right. And honestly, when I do bet, I win big, baby.
Yeah, Johnny Walker by TKO. Fucking asshole.
Yeah, that spinning backwards heel kick almost landed.
Yeah, whatever. I got it. All right, fine, dude. I got Silva by decision in this fight. That's my choice. You can take Vivian if you want.
I got Vivian by TKO. How about that?
Hey, yeah. All right, bet it up then, motherfucker, because that ain't happening. You tell me the last women's MMA knockout you saw.
It's in 2021.
I'm just kidding. There has been some, but let's be real here. And then
bring back the drugs.
Next fight on the card. This one may be pretty good, man. We have an undefeated Imavov, however the fuck you say that, and Makhmud Muradov.
Man, they gotta start having pronunciations next to these motherfuckers' names,
right? Because I can get Alyaskov Kirizriv. That's about as good as I'm getting it.
I got
break that shit into bullet points here.
Alias Kebab.
And Makhmud Muradov.
Dude, I'm not gonna. Alias Kebab looks like, first off, the dude's undefeated. He doesn't look like a fighter.
He kind of looks like a Russian Bryce Mitchell.
Holy shit. Okay. Damn, dude. And he's undefeated, man. 5 wins by knockout.
Most of them are, though. You got to remember, though, them Russians be padding that fucking record, though. They be fighting like 12 fights against guys who fight Jake Paul for a living.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too familiar with the fuck they got going over there, but
they got a lot of drugs going on.
I wonder if he's wrestled a wolf before.
He probably has. He's probably wrestled a wolf and a bear at the same time and then jumped into a freezing pool.
He looks chubby, man. But the thing is, Uzbekistan ain't no joke over there, man. And either way, unfortunately, I'm going with Alias Kebab.
Yeah, I think so too. Based on, I don't know, man. 6'2" versus 5'9".
That's me a Vegas bomb.
That's a big ass fight advantage, or that's a big ass height advantage, dude. 6'2" versus 5'9".
He's a 5'9" middleweight.
5'9" middleweight. This guy's fat.
This guy's fat as fuck.
He's fat, bro.
I'm telling you right now, I've never seen him fight. He's
5'9", 180 pounds.
I've never seen him fight, but I guarantee I know his strategy already. This guy is diving with his fat ass towards the ankles.
Yes, every single time. He's going to get knee in the mouth.
He's gonna get an even mouth, but he has fake teeth already.
Oh, look at
so
this though. Look at this. 6 significant strikes landed per minute. That's fucking crazy.
Overhand right, Mike. I have no clue what this. We're gonna do some research on this guy because I'm very interested.
I'm gonna have to dive in a little bit because 6 significant strikes landed per minute and 5.77 takedowns on average per fight.
Okay, well then makes hella sense.
This guy is just going.
Yeah, I mean, some of those guys can't get skinny. You know, they eat well, but they're in great shape.
He has almost a 4 sub average. So 4 submission attempts on average.
Dude, and he's a first round finish kind of guy. This is I'm fucking actually stoked about this fight to see a 5'9" middleweight, bro. What the fuck?
5'9" middleweight? I mean, we're gonna find out, I guess.
Yeah.
And then to top it all off, the first fight of the main card, Gilbert Urbina and Charles Radke. Again, another kind of big height disadvantage. He got 6'3" and 5'9", 75-inch reach, and a 6'3" welterweight.
Fuck, who's the underdog in this one?
Radke is.
Radke's the underdog.
Yeah.
Gilbert got that cool ass fucking.
A 6'3" welterweight. This guy is gonna be stick.
Yeah, I hope it's not a snooze fest. I mean, I don't want it to be a snooze fest, but I mean, either way, it's better than listening to the Spinning Back Fist podcast. What's up?
That's fucking funny. So we're talking like what, 165, right?
Ah, God, yeah. I'm reading up on this right now. It's
crazy.
This could be good. This could be a good fight too, man.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, both these guys are pretty dirty, and they're up and coming. They're fucking young. Let's get it.
Yep, I'm with it. 27-33. I'm not too sure who I like in this fight, though. I think it has the potential to be just a war. I mean, I think I like Urbano a little better, Urbino a little better, just based on stats, the advantages he has. So
I'm not even gonna call anybody on this one.
Yeah, me neither. So,
not educated on it.
Then we get to the prelims, my friend. The prelims. I'm gonna just kind of skim through these a little bit, and then if you like any of them, we can talk about them. But to finish off the prelims, Molly McCain and Deanna Belbita. I believe this is a rematch, if I'm not mistaken. I believe these ladies have fought once before. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Yep, they did back in 2019, and Molly McCain won via unanimous decision. So this is a rematch. And McCain's coming off of 2 straight losses, and Belbita is coming off of a loss, I believe.
I'm taking first off, I hate Molly, so I'm more of a cocaine kind of guy. I'm just kidding. I don't like Molly. I got Belbita, and if you ever want to get on the podcast, please make yourself happen. I'll pay you. I love you.
I pay you. I love you. That's so fucking awesome. Okay. A fan favorite on the card though. In that fight, I do. I guess I like Molly McCain. I think she just has the better grappling. I think she wins the grappling exchange, gets her down, submits her. Probably second round. That's my choice.
I got Belbita by Titty Twister, second round.
All right. Thimba Garimbo, fan favorite. Kind of making his name in the UFC. He's up and coming. He's only had 2 fights in the UFC. He just got a big win though. Not too long ago. Thimba Garimbo.
Thimba Garimbo, he's huge.
Yeah. So he was the one that The Rock bought a house for.
Holy shit. So this is the man that had $6 left in his bank account.
Yep, that's him.
Oh,
yes,
man.
He's the one that had the awesome story and kind of to get to where he was. He's big dude. I mean, 77-inch reach, and he's got a big reach advantage. So I like him in this fight. Anybody with a story like that is gonna take it serious. You're not gonna get much slack out of a guy like that. So I think he's gonna put everything he has into it. I think he wins pretty dominantly, honestly.
Yeah, man, I'm feeling the same way just because, with that money and that attention means you got a better camp. It's all about the camp. You got to hype around it. People want to be surrounded by someone who has hype around them. So I bet you he's in a fucking amazing camp.
You're probably right. Who knows? Yeah. But outside of that, I mean, there's not really anything too crazy. I mean, Landon, I can't remember how to pronounce his last name, but he was on the Ultimate Fighter. I think he's making his second fight in the UFC where he lost his. He was on the Ultimate Fighter. Then he got a call. A last-minute call in the last year, I believe, and then he ended up losing a decision. But he didn't look bad. So I think it looks like they're giving him a second chance, which is good. I like that.
I'm ready to see it.
We got another 17-0. Azat Maxim, 17-0. Looks like he's from the same place as Shavkat.
Yeah.
Kazakhstan, yeah.
Kazakhstan.
So you got another Kazakhstani guy, 17-0.
Damn, dude.
Against Charles Johnson, baby.
That's impressive, man. That's definitely impressive. I'm definitely curious about this guy's fight.
Flyweight too, at that.
Oh, which one? Oh, the Kazakhstan?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I love a good flyweight fight, dude. Flyweight fights are fucking fun.
even if they go decision, they're fun.
I know. They're always a fucking banger at the end of the day. They go hard as fuck. But yeah, other than that, I mean, that's what we kind of have. So just recap it real quick. I think we're both going Dolidze, both going Dober, both going Randy Brown. You went Aroha, I went Silva. We didn't really know much about it, but we're going with Alaskab. And the last fight we weren't too sure on. So I think that kind of rounds it out, right?
Absolutely, man.
Perfect.
It could be it's not a terrible fight night at the end of the day. We have UFC going on. We're covering it. It's going to be fun to watch. And sometimes these fight nights that we don't have a lot of publicity about end up having some fucking guys that are just going to go out there slugging.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And I think this is the last UFC last week was the last weekend without a break. So we get full on, or with a break. So we get full on UFC until like the end of April, I think.
Yes.
So fucking right. Yeah, damn right. That's going to be awesome. So we got Dolidze this weekend, Dolidze Imavov this week, and then we got Joe Pyfer, Jack Hermanson the next weekend. Then we get Topuria Volkanovski. What you thinking, Nasty? What are you thinking?
Man.
I don't even want to talk too much about it, but
I don't want to talk too much about it. I've gone back and forth probably like 40 fucking times about this.
I mean, you're gonna you know who I'm going with just because of the person I am.
I'm going with Volk.
Yeah, I don't change my ways, bro. I don't give a fuck if you're up and coming or not. I'll ride with Volk until he is out of the UFC. Every single fight, I'm gonna pick him every time.
You got everyone saying, "How are you gonna fucking go against Ilya's unorthodox boxing and do well?" Dude, he's bodied the best boxer. Volk bodied the best boxer in the UFC
4 times.
The fuck out of here,
bro. These people are just sleeping on Volk, man, and just because he lost to Islam, dude, it's so dumb. Those right there are casual fans. The fans that are like, "Oh, I'm just gonna pick Ilya because he's 14-0. He's up and coming." Like, there's a good chance Ilya may win. Yes. He's good, don't get me wrong. But to even slightly count out Volk just shows how ignorant and stupid you can be. It pisses me off to see the
Yair was super dangerous as well. People sleep on how dangerous he was and what happened to that. Listen, Volk is the best champion at his division.
He's never lost, bro.
Yes, so get the fuck out of here with that.
Never lost a featherweight fight. Ever.
Yeah, he's the John Jones of featherweight, so suck a dick.
Get out of here, bro. You can't.
Spinning back fist.
And then we got Moreno Ravel 2.
That's going to be sick.
This one is to be determined. A fight night in March 2nd. And then we got O'Malley Vera, which is going to be, I don't really give a fuck, to be honest. The card itself is great. Sean O'Malley and Cheetah Vera is like my 7th favorite fight on the card. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
Saint Denis and Poirier, way better. Holland, Michael Venom Page, way better. Gilbert Burns, Jack Della, way better. Piotr Jan, Song Yadong, way better. Jalton Almeida, Curtis Blades, way better.
Dude, that's stacked.
I mean, I'll even go as crazy. I like, this is where I kind of draw the line, but like even Gamrot versus RDA, like that's a fucking good fight.
I mean, if O'Malley does what a champion should do and pieces up Cheeto, it'd be awesome.
Like,
but then again, if Cheeto,
I've never really been impressed with Cheeto. Cheeto. Like I haven't never really been a fan. Like I'm one of those guys that's just never been a fan of him. So I see he only beat Sean O'Malley because Sean O'Malley got hurt, man. I mean, it's plain as day, and it's simple as that. If Sean O'Malley didn't get injured during the fight, he would have won that fight. Like, let's be fucking real here. And then, he didn't look good. He didn't look good against Corey Sandhagen. Like, he didn't look good against Corey. He didn't look good against anybody, like, recently, in my opinion. No. So, yeah, I mean,
I feel that.
So, I like Sean O'Malley by, like, fucking murder in that fight, to be honest. But, and then,
murder it down.
Tuivasa tight. Then we got 4 fight nights in a row.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm probably gonna take a couple of Ambien that whole month and just fucking
ride them out, bro.
Oh,
Tuivasa, Tybura, and then Amanda Ribas and Rose. The Sean Brady, Vincent Luque, that's going to be a fucking good fight. And then Marvin Vettori and Brendan Allen. So, and then we get UFC 300. I'm hoping within the next few minutes, to be fair, I was trying to come up with some topics and kind of hold off a little bit so we could see if Dana kind of releases the main event tonight for 300 while we were on the podcast.
Dude, he's not going to do that.
I mean, it's matchmaking Tuesday. It's the last fight that needs to be announced. You never know. Could we wake up tomorrow to a main event?
Dude, I think they're going to fucking prolong that so long, man.
That would suck. I think it has to be Connor and fucking Michael Chandler, right? It has to be.
It's either that. There's so much fake ads on the internet about like potential returns. I mean, dude, it's got to be this. If you're going to make people wait this long for Connor, then fuck off.
Yeah,
like,
I think
that's
so.
Just ridiculous.
It's just he's gonna do it at the right time. Like he's gonna do it at like that perfect time where you can fucking.
I expect it at midnight.
What the fuck, Colby? That's fake. Get out of here with that shit.
Oh yeah. Oh god, I would love a Connor Colby fight.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen. But yeah, outside of that, oh wait a second, Mike Tyson versus Mark Hunt. In the works to fight in an 8-round boxing match in Saudi Arabia later this year.
I don't know why Mark Hunt would agree to a boxing match.
Well, Mark Hunt just won a boxing match like not too long ago.
Jesus, seriously?
By knockout, yeah.
By knockout. He's got heavy hands. I mean, the thing is he's got heavy feet too. But you're going against Mike Tyson.
Who is old. I mean, you never know.
Dude.
But I wouldn't fuck with Mike Tyson, though. Have you seen him hit the bag, bro, still?
Listen, Saudi Arabia, everything's legal in Saudi Arabia, bro. He's going to take something, and it's going to be like 20-year-old Iron Mike. Next thing you know, he's going to go, never mind. I'm about to go way too far. I'm about to pump the brakes on that.
It's fucking hilarious. I guess we can kind of tone it down a bit and we'll get off shortly, but I did want to say I was listening to that Trevor Peak podcast. I think I told you earlier today, so he lives close to us. I think we need to pull up on him, man. He got a fight announcement today. He'll fight in UFC Vegas 90 on April 6th. He'll fight in April, but he's got a good podcast. That dude's a good dude, man. I like listening to his podcast.
I am down for the field trip, man. I need to go to that area for work anyway, so it's not that far.
We'll go out there and we'll pay a trip to the gym, and who knows, maybe he's there. Maybe we fucking get humbled a little bit.
I'd love to go toe to toe with him for 3 rounds, dude.
Yeah, if we can make it 3 rounds.
I want to get hit by one of those back fist corkscrew left noggin puncher.
That's fucking. But no, Nick, that's all I got, man. It's it sucks not to have Murky on tonight. We were hoping to have him on so we could kind of recap Cage Titan 63. So we did watch Cage Titan 63 last week, and it was a hell of a fight card, dude. There was so many knockouts, so many finishes. Just ended the exact way you would want a fight card to end. So, and then there was a couple of big big fights on there that was really just really fucking like good. Like I'm talking like UFC professional, like
There's so much talent in that
Professionally good,
organization,
yeah.
man. There's so much talent there, and they're doing good with picking people from there. Hopefully, they make some more picks, bring him. Honestly, like bring it back to the Contender Series. Jesus, bring
I will
Joe
say
back to the
this:
Contender Series.
me and Murky were sitting here. We were watching the main event. It was Mitch Raposa versus Justin Valentine. So it was the number 1 and the number 2 flyweight in the whole entire state of Boston, I think.
Massachusetts.
Or yeah, Massachusetts. I'm sorry. So it was the whole entire state of Massachusetts, and we were watching these two guys. And Mitch Raposa, dude, if he doesn't get a call to the UFC like tomorrow, then they're fucking tripping. This guy is incredible.
I heard it was one of the best showings in Cage Titans.
Bro, it was insane, man. This guy needs to go to the UFC tomorrow. Like
I love that. I saw a little interview about it and I was like, damn.
Yeah, he was really fucking good. There's a bunch of good cards in that fight. I mean, we enjoyed the OG title fight card. That was pretty good. Greg Jones, Brian Costco, these two guys went at it for a good minute, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 finishes, 2 decisions. So I'll let you know how good of a card it was. We look forward to getting, watching more of them, or even getting out there to cover some of them. So Cage Titans, if you're listening, holler at us.
We'll be there. We're gonna try to interview some of the fighters from that card as well, man.
And
they need to be spoken
Mitch
about.
Raposa, if you're listening, we'd love to have you on the show, brother. We want to talk about that performance because it was fucking awesome.
That's exactly what I was thinking, man.
Yeah, man. I'm super down. So I think all we got upcoming for us here in Georgia, we got the upcoming card that Rich Franklin may be at.
We'll be there for that.
NFC Fight Night. So that we might be there. Yeah, other than that, Nasty, that's all I got, man. I don't have too much. Not again, just a fight night week. We got one more week after this, and then we're on to a pay-per-view. So let's get to the next 2 week of fight nights. We'll get to the next pay-per-view, and let's keep crushing these weeks, and let's keep over the Octagon going to a whole nother level in 2024, baby.
Sounds good, bro. You hit me up earlier. You said you had a couple questions for me.
Oh, do you like America?
Yeah.
Do you like fighting?
Yeah.
Do you love women?
Oh, yeah.
Well, guess what? We have some merch coming soon that we will reveal, but only if you can make women's MMA great again. Nasty.
Yeah.
I'll catch you next week, baby. Let's fucking ride out, boy. Peace.